Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys move forward in everything that you do. Diving right into it here, taking a look at a quick market update. Here we see Bitcoin currently sitting at just about 100,000 again. I know a lot of people were pretty much uncertain. A slight pullback. I think a pullback down to like 95 to maybe even lower than 95, I believe. And everyone was scared. Yeah, down to 89,000 was pretty much a doji candle. Spiked down to 95 on a daily time frame. Everyone lost their stuff. Oh my gosh. And forgetting that pullbacks are healthy. Pullbacks are healthy, and that's the attributes of a healthy market is when we have pullbacks. So with that pullback and then following by a bullish candle, it pretty much just leaves us to think that, you know, yes, a pullback may happen, but it's nothing to panic about. Now, I know some extremes. I've heard some extreme sentiments saying that Bitcoin's pulling back to 70,000. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth the risk either right now. Like, we're so primed for the bull market. Does it really make sense to sell your position thinking it's going to pull back $20,000, $30,000 when all signs are pointing to bullish momentum like we've never seen before? The risk to reward ratio doesn't really make sense to speculate such a pullback, because what's going to happen is you're going to sell your alts as a result. Let's say it does pull back to 85. You're going to sell your alts, and by the time it turns around, you're probably going to miss the position to get back in. And then, you know, you're left in a worse situation than you were, right? So don't think that's the best move for anyone to do in this market climate due to everything pointing up right now. It does not make sense to try to gain 10%, right? 10% really isn't worth missing out on 80% or missing out. It's backwards, right? It's just backwards. So that's just our 2 cents on that. Taking a look at Ethereum. Ethereum remains the most undervalued play in our opinion due to just I think it doesn't have the hype yet. Like, the hype didn't come, and you guys know what happens when the hype comes. That's when you already want to be in, right? And we were talking about XRP before the hype came. I'm like, just think XRP is a sleeper, guys. Like, I don't know for sure, but the risk to reward ratio with XRP was there. The risk to reward ratio was, worst case scenario, we lose out on XRP and it's like 20 cents, right? Whatever price it was. Like, we'll just go on this example. What price was it? It was hanging around this price forever. Anywhere from 30 to 50 cents forever. Okay, it went down 30 to 50 cents forever, right? The worst that can happen is we lose that position, it goes down to zero, or it never goes anywhere, right? I think XRP was going to be around at this point, so I didn't think it was I think I was in the safe. Like, that was the clear bottom. So when it pumped up, like, it's all upside. When you already found the floor, you're already at the floor. So there's 30 cents to zero when you know the company is going to be around, right? You see their balance sheets, you see that, you know, that you look at the records from the SEC, like, you know, they're going to be around. Just a matter of what is that going to look like for the token. So that's kind of how you can analyze that, and that's kind of how I analyze ETH, right? You know, ETH's not going anywhere. Doesn't have any hype around it. Has all the upside potential that you could think of. That is why we've been saying buy ETH, buy ETH, buy ETH. ETH will get you more Bitcoin. Okay, buy ETH. And you know, before it was alts, accumulate alts all year, right? Accumulate alts a little bit, and that includes Ethereum, right? But now it's like, okay, most alts are not in very good buy zones. Now it's time to accumulate ETH and ride that wave up. I think ETH is going to be one of the sleepers. And I'm going to say it again. Not a popular opinion, but Ethereum is going to be the sleeper when it comes to massive momentum that's unexpected. So that's what we're looking at here. Take a look at this article that really caught our attention. We're seeing here Bitcoin primed to keep appreciating against the US dollar forever, according to Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor's looking like a genius here. He's saying here, as the executive chairman and co-founder of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor believes Bitcoin will always appreciate against the US dollar. In a new interview with Yahoo Finance, Bitcoin Bull says the flagship crypto asset is on track to hit $1 million after breaking 100,000 resistance level this week. It's still less than $1 million a coin, so you're getting a 90% discount on $1 million coin. I'm sure that I would be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, so probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. The reason why you buy altcoins is not to buy Lambos. It's to buy more Bitcoin. For those of you that don't have $100,000, you can buy altcoins that will appreciate and put you in a position to get more Bitcoin. The play is Bitcoin, guys, ultimately, right? Ultimately, right? Maybe not within the next couple years, right? Of course, Bitcoin goes up. We know the market cycles. If this market cycle stays the same, we know the market cycles in general. If the market cycles stay the same, still, we know the game now. We know the game. We're going to run this altcoin season up, however long it lasts. We're going to clear out 90% of our positions, wait 3 years to get back in, right? Make our little gains with ICOs or with investing in different gems that could pump based on announcements. Sure, maybe, but the whole goal is to get more Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is the game. So love what Saylor's saying here. And I wouldn't even consider myself a Bitcoin maximalist just because I've made so much on altcoins, killed it on so many altcoins. It would be foolish for me to ever say that. But ultimately, the goal is to accumulate more Bitcoin. It's just a matter of what are you going to do with the Bitcoin? Have a plan. Have a plan. Because eventually you're going to be able to use that as leverage to go do other things, whatever that looks like. So my only concern with that, though, just talking with you guys today, my only concern with that, when we talk about buying Bitcoin, one thing that concerns me is the need to send your Bitcoin away and not hold it yourself. So maybe there'll be a day where you can put maybe utilizing like a smart contract, you can put like a lien on your Bitcoin without actually releasing the self custody of your Bitcoin. It's almost like having a home equity line of credit on your house. You're not releasing your house, but you're almost signing a note saying that, hey, I owe this amount of money collateralized by this asset. I think we will reach that point with Bitcoin. Even with the fluctuations, I think the value there would be that. Even if it's like 50% LTV, that's something that, we should look at in the future. So definitely wanted to highlight these market updates for you guys. Hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.